Hi, my name is Daria, and in this video I'll show you how to search for university abroad using college rankings. If you're thinking to pursue a graduate school abroad but you don't know how to start off, the first thing you can do is to make a list of institutions you want to apply to. You may start with an initial list of 30 institutions or so, and then to narrow it down up to 5 or 10 institutions that are the best fit for you. Why is it important to make a good list of institutions? First of all, the graduate application is very expensive. You will have to pay application fee, which sometimes goes beyond $100. In addition to that, you will have to send your test scores and transcripts, which also requires additional expenses. Another reason is that there are so many different types of institutions that have different missions and have different resources and serve different population of students. The more strategic you are in selecting institutions, the higher your chances to be admitted in a graduate school. And now I'm going to show you how to use these two types of rankings to search for an institution.
Okay, and right now we are on the QS Top University's website, and as you can see there are plenty of valuable resources that they offer, but right now we are interested in rankings. So I click on the rankings button and it shows me the whole list that QS offers, like World University rankings, rankings by subject, business masters rankings, and so on. So let's start with global rankings. So I click World University Global Rankings and it takes me to this page. There's like results 2020. It's interesting that QS labels their rankings by the year, by the next year. For example, these results 2020 were released in June 2019, and new rankings, which are labeled 2021, will be released on June 10, 2020. So as we can see, there are three top institutions. All of them are American institutions. If we click on this full results, it will take us to this table, which is basically a ranking table. So it shows 25 institutions, ranking 25 institutions out of 1,000, which means this rankings has 1,000 institutions. And this is rank university location. So this is the year. Again, if you're interested, you can check rankings for previous years. These are actual ranks, name of institutions, and now we want to sort, for example, either by region, Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, and so on, or by location. For example, I'm interested in the United States. I click United States, and it shows me all US institutions that are ranked in these rankings. I can see it shows me 25 institutions of 157. So it tells me that 157 US institutions are ranked. So, and now I can check their ranks and the name of institutions if I'm familiar with some institutions and I want to check it closer, to read about it a little bit more. I'll click it and it takes me to their profile of this institution. For example, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. It tells me where it is located. So in Illinois, obviously. Global rank, I see that this is a public institution. So obviously it's very research intensive institution. This high number of students tells me that the institution is pretty large. And here's a quick overview that I can see what this institution is famous for, that the campus is pretty big. So maybe some videos that would be interesting to check. And here it takes me to other figures. It tells me again total number of students, international students, and they have 50-50 undergraduate and graduate faculty staff. And here are the rankings, other rankings that this institution is ranked. So this is a global ranking that we are checking. This is US, among US universities at number 33, graduate applicability ranking. And the most interesting is here, subject rankings will tell us which areas are highly ranked in this institution. So if I click any subject, it shows me the rank. For example, this. It's important to understand that general ranking, which is world university rankings, are different from subject rankings. For example, if the institution has a overall position 75 in subject rankings, it in some subject it might have a much higher position. For example, library and information management, it's number 5, which tells us that these programs in library information management are very good. And speaking of subject rankings, if you're interested in a particular field, you can use subject rankings. For example, we go back to the rankings by subject, and it takes us to the page with subject rankings. So we can see that QS has 5 broad fields, like arts and humanities, engineering, technology, life sciences, medicine, natural sciences, social sciences, and management. And each of these broad fields have top institutions here and subjects. Okay, and now I'm interested, for example, to see the best schools in the United Kingdom in education. So I know that education is in social sciences. I click education and training. Okay, subject education here. Right, and I'm interested in the United Kingdom. Okay, now it shows me the best schools in education in the United Kingdom. And again, if I'm interested in a particular school, I click again to explore a little bit more about it. Okay, that was a quick tutorial how to use QS rankings, world university rankings, and subject rankings, which I think might be very helpful in your search. But if you want to learn a little bit in detail about programs that institutions offer, I would recommend to use national rankings. In the US case, it's, for example, US News and World Report rankings, and I'm pretty sure if you can find any national rankings in any country you are interested in to study. For example, if we are talking about US News Report, so we can go to the website. So they basically rank a lot of stuff. We click education and we click grad schools. So it takes us to the grad schools and we click for search for graduate schools. And on the left side we can see programs. This is a program. This is a kind of, again, broad areas that we saw in QS. And this, for example, if we click education, this is a kind of broad area in QS. We just saw education training. But here's already specialties. For example, education could be curriculum and instruction, educational administration, and so on. For example, I'm interested in higher education administration, to be more specific. And here's the list of top institutions. It's the list of top institutions with top programs. For example, I see that University of Michigan, it's number 1 in higher education administration programs, but number 8 in best education schools, which tells us that higher administration program in this school is the best. And on the right side, it tells us a little bit more information about tuition, We can see it's doctorate per year. So this is in-state and this is out-of-state. International students usually are considered to pay as out-of-state, and their tuition fees are much higher. It's important to know that if you do not have subscription, you will see only top 20 schools or so. But if you get a subscription, you would be able to access all schools in all subjects. And the subscription, I guess, costs like about $30 per year.
Okay, to sum it up, rankings can be very useful to make an initial list of institutions that could be a very good fit for you. The next step is to find more detailed information about the institutions and programs you are interested in, and you can do it visiting the websites of these institutions. I used this strategy myself when I was applying for a PhD program, and I was accepted in 2 top programs. One of them was my top choice, where I am right now, and this program is ranked number 4 in the nation here in the United States. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe if you want to continue learning about the graduate school in the US, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.